and we knew that the Bolsheviki had won.
With Lenin's victory, Russia quickly withdrew from the war. But the Germans had seen their plans succeed only to find that they now faced a new opponent. It was clear to most Americans now that Germany regarded them as an enemy too. President Woodrow Wilson resisted the demands to get involved for a while. But by 1917, the Germans had increased their attacks on unarmed ships. And then they brazenly urged Mexico to invade the United States. The president felt he had no other option. On April the 2nd, 1917, Woodrow Wilson stood anxiously before a special session of Congress and asked for a declaration of war. He hoped it would be the war to end all wars.
He said, "It is a fearful thing for me to try to lead a great peaceful people into war. It could be one of the most terrible and disastrous of all wars. But let me tell you this, right is more precious than peace."
The idea of a last great war and being part of it was very, very strong appeal. And it certainly influenced me a great deal. I said, if we're never going to see another war, this is the time to see it.
In the summer of 1917, American troops landed in France, returning the favor of Lafayette, the French soldier who had fought with America during the Revolutionary War.
One of the officers, he said it loud enough for everybody to hear it. "Lafayette," he was waving his hand. "Lafayette, Lafayette." I didn't know who Lafayette was. "Lafayette, Lafayette, we're here."
We was coming to the end of our men, and when the Americans decided to have a go, I was absolutely, I could have said hooray.
They were untouched by the anxiety and doubts that had afflicted everybody else by that stage. They were American. No, they were what Americans were supposed to be.
They were enthusiastic. They were also badly armed, poorly trained, and like the Europeans before them, completely unprepared for what lay ahead of them.
The train came through from the front, and we got to go aboard, of course, which we did as soon as we could get on it, and ask the guys how it was up there, what's going on, and what do you do? And it was a hospital train. I can see these poor kids, like me, youngsters, with a leg gone, or two arms gone.
Well, this was a kind of a cold water treatment all of a sudden to realize what war was. You grew up very quickly in surroundings like that. It was no longer freshman studies. It was the real world.